This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget, and this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're a current subscriber, what's up? How you doing? You know the routine. Come on in, make yourself at home. This week takes me to Dollar Tree. I have some very cool pickups at Dollar Tree. Recommendation from one of my subscribers, Girl Black to be exact, is the one who recommended one of the movies. Along with my Dollar Tree pickups, I have some very cool things I acquired at eBay, Amazon, Shout Factory, Kino Lorber, 3D pick of the week, classic pick. So very cool stuff. I have a lot of cool stuff planned for the whole year. Got stuff for February, believe it or not. Actually, I have stuff planned for Halloween and Christmas of 2024. So please stay tuned. But before I get into what I picked up at Dollar Tree, eBay, Amazon, the whole nine, not only do I collect movies, yes, I'm one of these wild individuals. I actually watch them. And on a weekly basis, I like to share some of the things I watched, either physical media, live in the theater with my family, or streaming media. I'm going to kick it off with a 2012 comedy crime drama, Why Stop Now? Directed, produced, and written by Ron Nyswaner, starring Jesse Eisenberg, Melissa Leo, Tracy Morgan, Emma Rain Lyle, Sarah Ramos. It's a comedy, but it's more of a tongue-in-cheek, ironic comedy. Storyline: Jesse Eisenberg is this prodigy pianist with a mom who has a drug addiction. He's trying to get her into therapy, and that's kind of the rub. It's kind of similar to the plot line of Gridlock with Tim Roth and Tupac, if you've seen that, though. Tracy Morgan is the drug supplier to his mother, so it's not really laugh out loud. It's more ironic kind of comedy, though, but very interesting. Good Sunday watch. Get the opportunity, check it out. Why Stop Now? My next pick is a 1985 action drama thriller, The Park Is Mine. It's directed by Stephen Hiller Stern, starring Tommy Lee Jones, a young Tommy Lee Jones or younger Tommy Lee Jones, Helen Shaver, a young Yaphet Kotto, Lawrence Dane, Peter Dvorsky. This has a lot of elements of Rambo to it to a certain extent. It's a Vietnam vet who is estranged from his child. I think he's separated or divorced from his wife, or going through a divorce. Can't find a job, and bad things keep occurring to him. I don't want to give too much of the plot away. So he kind of decides to borrow Central Park, and that's where the story begins. Tommy Lee characters he plays this really quirky guy, so it's kind of hard to really analyze Tommy Lee Jones playing a quirky guy, because I guess that's the whole essence behind the story. The guy's upset, and this is a way of fighting back in society, though. But very interesting, evenly paced movie. If you like that kind of Rambo-esque type of picture, you'll like The Park Is Mine. My next pick is a 2000, it says horror thriller, but I'll say more supernatural suspense thriller, Blessed the Child, excuse me, starring Kim Basinger, Jimmy Smits, Holliston Coleman, Rufus Sewell, Angela Bettis, directed by Chuck Russell. And don't give too much away, though, but Kim Basinger's, the child she's caring for, is sought after by this cult. They believe she has these special powers, and the story goes kind of starting suits there. Don't give too much away, though. It's not horror. I guess it's more horrific to think of your child being abducted and held for I guess, cult-like purposes, though. But that's the baseline behind the story, though. Very cool 2000 picture. If you like that kind of supernatural cult-like, I don't call it horror though, but they're saying call it horror. You'll like Blessed is the Child. My last pick is actually something I watched on Tubi, which is, if you're bottom of the budget, it's free. You can download it for free, I think, on your phone or Fire Stick or wherever you get it. This was the documentary Gone Before His Time, Freddie Prinze Sr. Even to say senior is very strange for me because I grew up watching Chico and the Man. But this is a documentary about the very bright light but short-lived life of Freddie Prinze Sr., the father of Freddie Prinze Jr. His rise from basically a little kid to his stand-up to his days with Chico and the Man. And if you don't know his complete story, I don't want to give too much away though, but it was great for me because I grew up and I'm giving away my age. My Friday night back in the day was Sanford and Son on NBC at 8 o'clock on Friday. It was Chico and the Man at 8:30. I think it was Rockford Files on ABC at 9 o'clock, if I'm remembering correctly, though. But I specifically remember Freddie Prinze with his signature line, "Looking good," and the theme show with Felicia. Can't think of the guy's name. Jose Feliciano, the blind Puerto Rican singer. But didn't realize all the things that were the drama behind the scenes with the Mexican community, and their view of Chico and the Man. Freddie Prinze interactions with people such as Richard Pryor, Pam Grier, his obsession with John Travolta of all things. Also, very interesting documentary. Get the opportunity. I think you'll find it interesting also if you have any interest in Freddie Prinze Jr. or Sr., or that era of television and comedy. I think you'll find it interesting. Gone Before His Time. Now, without further ado, sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video while I get back to my son's wrestling match.
We're back at the Black Cave. Back at the Black Cave. We are back at the motherfucking Black Cave. Have my Dollar Tree pickups here. Have a little something from eBay and Amazon. Have my classic pick as well as my 3D pick for the week. Let me get these scanned in and we'll jump right into it. Hold on. Going to jump right into what I picked up at Dollar Tree to kick it off. Swallows and Amazons, based on the beloved children's novel. Blind Buy, never heard of it. Looked interesting. It's a Sony release. Don't recognize any of the stars, but again, looked interesting. Swallows and Amazons. Next, another Blind Buy. All these are Blind Buys from Dollar Tree. Violent Kind, from the producers of Halloween and the Chainsaw Massacre. Kind of remind me of the television show of the bikers. Buckets of blood run throughout. Kind is violent, so looked interesting. Image release. The Violent Kind. Next, this is a recommendation by Girl Black. Good looking out. Seen this title I don't know how many times. Just didn't realize who was on it. Jessica Chastain from American Horror, Idris Elba, The Wire, all the movies, Kevin Costner, The Rookie, Wyatt Earp. Not sure what this is about though, but looked interesting with the people. Universal release. Molly's Game. And my last pick from Dollar Tree. Again, just interesting for $1.25. Definitely worth a look, especially when you look at some of the names here. Kris Kristofferson, The Police, Elton John, Lou Reed, Norah Jones. This is, I think, an MVD visual release. I think there's 2 seasons of this, so this is the first season. I'm guessing it's like a musical talk show or something like that. Okay, how do they put this in here? They're too clever for their own damn good. Okay, that's how it goes. So you have just one. Okay, very clever. A little too clever, but I guess they sit on these little pins here. That's the booklet. I guess this is the episode breakdown. Elton John, Smokey Clinton. That's Lou Reed. The real Smokey Robinson. Oh, you got The Police, or is that's probably just Sting. I think that's Norah Jones, I think. Is that Kris Kristofferson playing the guitar? Oh, Herbie Hancock, very cool. John Cougar. So it looks very interesting. Elvis Costello Spectacle. Next, this is some eBay and Amazon stuff. Freaky Friday. This is a Disney Blu-ray exclusive. Young Jodie Foster. Haven't seen this in years. Of course, there's been several remakes of this and several versions. 17 again, 13 going on 30. Of course, Freaky Fridays with Lindsay Lohan. So, and just for you collectors out there, some of these Disney exclusives, they're not produced anymore. Case in point, Something Wicked This Way Comes. It's hard to get the DVD, let alone the Blu-ray, so you might want to hold on to some of your Disney stuff. Freaky Friday. Next, we have a Shout Select, very funny movie. Dom DeLuise, Fatso, basically dealing with food addiction. The funniest part about the movie is probably the ending credits and the pictures at the end. So very funny old movie. And oh, there's a list here. Interesting. Don't have any. I want Buckaroo Banzai. I definitely want that. Streets of Fire. I have this already, but no, I don't know. Shout Factory. So, the Shout Factory always have the back artwork. Fatso. Next, we have American Ninja with Mike Dudikoff. This was this era that Hollywood went into with the non-martial artists starring in martial artist movies. So, the Kino Lorber release. Entertaining if you like the 80s kind of over-the-top, cheesy type stuff. American Ninja. Next, we have an out of print. This is something I used to watch as a kid, long time ago. Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, complete series. Now I think they have an American version of this, but I think the American version has a season 1 and a season 2. This version has everything on season 1. And I believe that the main kid on this, yeah, he was the one who started in Family Affair as Buffy and Jody. If you ever watched that back in the day. Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, complete series. And not sure, Beyond, that's the distributor, I guess. I have YouTube on there also. Sigmund and the complete series. I have my 3D pick for the week. An Asylum. Heard this is like lots of blood and guts, so looking forward to watching this in 3D. Asian Schoolgirls. It's Asylum pick. Usually for the 3D, it's usually Tribeca or Magic Move. That's a new one on me for 3D distributors. Asian Schoolgirls. And to wrap it up, my classic pick is actually a double feature, Waist Deep and Drop Squad. I already had Waist Deep on DVD and Blu-ray with Tyrese Gibson. I wanted this, Spike Lee Presents Drop Squad, first time on Blu-ray. Interesting story, and this is a Mill Creek release. Make a long story short, basically there's a, for lack of a better term, squad of militants picking up brothers who aren't down for the cause, just to keep it simple though. So very interesting. Looking forward to watching this. Haven't seen this in years, let alone on Blu-ray. So this is my eBay, Amazon, Dollar Tree pick for the week. Give me a moment. Let me separate the plastic from the artwork. Some of these might actually hit the shelves and get you good people on your way. Hold on. I have almost everything scanned into my CLZ Movies app. C as in Charlie's Angels, L as in Lethal Weapon, Z as in Zoolander. Only thing didn't scan in. I had to put this in manually. Spectacle, excuse me, Spectacle, Elvis Costello, and Drop Squad. All right, let's wrap this up. I have everything laid out, ready to be put back in its proper place. Not a huge pickup this week, but it's not always the quantity, but the quality. Got some cool pickups. But if you made this far in the video, smash the like, give me the big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone be safe. Deuces.